seu coração é uma ilha a centenas de milhas daqui. Seu coração é uma ilha a centenas de milhas daqui. Porque seu coração é uma ilha a centenas de milhas daqui.
You're listening to Jazz Factory, La Fábrica del Jazz. My name is Luis Campos. That was Abelita Mateus, Ailla. Your heart is an island. That's what she was saying. Beautiful music. We have some more great music coming up for you. I have been preparing for this program. You have no idea. I did 5 interviews yesterday. I don't think I'm going to be able to put them on, so they're going to have to wait for next time. But I had Andrea Carlson. I had Eleonora Kalganova, the great ballerina. And I also had Michael Natocci, my maestro, and who I figured that they will be also able to give me some great hints into the music and what kind of music to play. And it turned out to be great interviews, but I will owe you those. I'm going to have to play them some other time, but I think I do have the interview I did with Andrea Carlson, who is coming out with a new album, all in French, and it's great, beautiful music. Let's see if we can listen to her. You're listening to WDIY FM 88.1. My name is Luis Campos, and tonight we have Andrea Carlson. How are you doing, Andrea?
Oh, good evening. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much. How are you?
I am doing okay. You know, listening to your voice, beautiful voice, it just makes my heart so sweet. I know that you have a new CD coming up, and I had the opportunity to listen to this CD, and that's I always like your music, but this particular one, when you're singing in French, and I don't even want to dare to say the pronunciation, but Gendarmes d'Amour, right?
Yes,
The
Gendarmes
Love
d'Amour.
Police.
Yes, the Love Police.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, this is a collection of French music that, well, some of them are songs that people might know as an American song, like, for instance, It Might As Well Be Spring. That was a song by Richard Rodgers and Roger Hammerstein, but that song was also, there's French lyrics for it called C'est le printemps, which means it is spring. And it's actually a little bit darker, sadder version, but our version with the French lyrics is I think very captivating, with Larry McKenna on the saxophone, and then the wonderful work of all the rest of the musicians. Then it goes to the other side where you hear a song like a song everybody knows, Beyond the Sea, but that was actually written originally in French by Charles Trenet, and it's called La Mer. Yes, so So in that particular song, I'm singing in both English and French. So it's a collection of these kinds of songs that you might have heard in English, but I'll do it in French. But then there will
Uh-huh.
be songs that are just all in French and you've never heard before, but you'll fall in love with them.
I heard C'est si bon. That's
Oh,
it reminds me of my younger days. I used to listen to that song, and you did such a wonderful, beautiful thing with the pronunciation. Yeah, you are American. You're not French, are you?
I am not French, no, but I love the language and I want to honor it. And it's my great desire to sing it with the kind of feeling and also pronounce it so a French person would say, this woman really cares. And that's how I approach the whole CD with great respect, but also to honor the sound of this music.
Yes, we have a mutual friend actually from France, Jacques Pellerin,
Jacques
and I'm
Pellerin.
pretty sure that yes, that he is feeling respectful towards the way that you do the pronunciation with the language because indeed it is for me it is good. I studied French for many years, but I forgot everything. But
No,
most
good
people
language.
study French but never keep up with it, I guess. Tell
Well,
me a little bit about this album, though, because I guess to make an album it takes a little while, right? How long did it take you? When did you start?
well, it does take a while for a lot of reasons. Uh, in my case, well, just fitting it in between my performance schedule and teaching. I teach as well. So there's that. And then, gathering the musicians, but then the very complicated process of being in the studio, which, if you were to be there, you would think, oh, you just like slap it on there and then you're done, right? Mix it a little, but it's not quite that simple. But
I know.
but but it doesn't really matter because the process, just like in anything, is part of the journey. And so it did take a year, but it's got musicians that I feel very blessed to perform with regularly, and they are the top musicians of Philadelphia. So I mentioned Larry McKenna, who plays the alto sax, and then or tenor sax, excuse me, tenor sax, and then I have another great horn player who also plays alto flute on the CD is Stan Slaughter. Uh, Once again, fabulous. And then I play with two different pianists and sometimes three
Mhm.
different, depending on what show. So the Gendarme d'Amour, the Love Police, this is a collection of musicians that are really like my Love Police. They are always supporting me and they're just amazing, and they might change from gig to gig. So I wanted to feature songs that had a collection of all the different musicians that I play with. So
Oh,
piano, I have three pianists. I have I invited a trombone player in for a really kind of cool, kind of 60s vibe song called Black Trombone. And then I had a vibe player, marvelous Ben Gleese, playing vibes on three of the songs. And there's
wow.
even, yeah,
Vibraphone. Wow.
yes, he's on he's on La Mer. He's on
Uh-huh.
Je cherche un homme, which means I'm looking for a man. And he's also on my original song, Aimez-vous bien, which is the title of the CD, which Aimez-vous bien means love well. And I
Love
thought it was
well.
Love well. I thought that was the perfect title for the CD, and I always like to title my CDs with an original song because that's who I am as well. I also compose.
Oh, Andrea, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're listening to Andrea Carlson, and she's telling us about her new CD, and we're going to play some of that music after we finish our conversation with Andrea. Andrea, is there anything else you want to tell the audience? Is the CD out? Can they buy it? What is the status of the marketing of the CD?
Well, wow, you have just caught me at the most magical moment. I feel like it's my birthday. The music has
Happy
the music
birthday.
has yeah, it's the birthday of Aimez-vous bien. It was just released on Monday. So I have the physical CDs, and when people buy the physical CD, they get to see the original artwork that I made. So I hope they would love to do that. Yeah, I do artwork as well, and I think the image that I made on the front is really kind of like my little French self. And then the back is an illustration of a bird singing on a wire, which is relates to the title track Aimez-vous bien, about a bird singing on a wire, about a boy and girl falling in love. And so they would get that. Plus, when they buy the physical CD, that's a really good way to support a musician. But there also are digital downloads, which is great, and they could get it at my website at AndreaCarlsonMusic.com, and it's very simple. You just click the little thing, and it takes you right to a PayPal, and they can order it right through there.
Andrea, let's repeat where you can get it, because I think I didn't quite catch it. Tell me where can people go buy it? Well,
they would go to my name, Andrea Carlson, and then also write music, AndreaCarlsonMusic.com. And then when they get to the website, they'll see a store. Like, you could just see it on, but it'll also on the homepage announce the latest release. And I also have 2 other CDs that are available as well from previous times. But the French one, which I think, especially now where people can't go anywhere, this music will transport you. You'll be in France, you'll be in a different place, and hopefully it'll just enchant you every moment.
You're listening to Jazz Factory, La Fábrica del Jazz.
La mer qu'on voit danser le long des golfes éclairs a des reflets d'argent. La mer des reflets changeants sur la pluie. La mer au ciel d'été confond ses blancs moutons avec les anges si purs. La mer bergère d'azur infini. Voyez près des étangs ces grands roseaux mouillés.